Who's going to stop him?
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
This is the issue.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And the Saints signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
I'm going to get 11 points. Then I got to meet my boss in Vegas. Okay. Email from 12. Because I'm getting on the phone on the job.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
I got to be in Springdale doing my business.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just
back and forth.
Yeah, I feel you. I stay close in.
So, don't you think I should just stay on that end all day?
You would think they might be a little
I would, yeah. I don't like a bunch of driving back to Bentonville and Springdale. I ain't around.
It's
not close.
So to go back and forth. But then I'm being in Fayetteville at 12. So do I just stay in Fayetteville
on the ground, Kamara.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
So go back to Bentonville and then
after the game of 7, second and 3.
That's tough.
But then, where I'm going to, after my 4-o'clock visit, it's going to be like 5 minutes. I'm going to stay in Springdale.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The 25-yard line. The Eagles take over
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to have a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 2, Winston. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Winston. He gets it complete to Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and 2.
Yo.
Quick question.
What's going on?
I'm trying to set Mom up.
Uh-huh.
But all Mom's stuff at her house is all into my Amazon.
Oh, that's fine. It don't matter. It don't matter.
So, no, the reason why I'm asking is so it looked like when it was going through the setup, it looked like I was my stuff. It looked like it was already set up or whatever.
Nah, it's not. The only thing maybe is to like
the fire stick. What are you saying? The only thing? What are you saying?
The only thing that might be set up is like the settings of whatever you had on your other fire sticks. That could be, set up. But as far as like my app and stuff like that, none of that going on.
1st and 10, Winston.
Okay. I'm just making sure I still need to go through everything. I just stopped because I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, you got to go through all this stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Fastball too far and let it go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A first down throw for Winston. Back to Kamara for another catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Winston. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
To throw is Winston. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Luck's good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Okay.
You playing the game.
I'm okay. You can't go in the kids' room?
The kids are in the room.
The Eagles offense set
Brady
to begin
and
the
Brianna
next
usually
drive.
be in the same room together.
On the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And some space here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Quan Alexander. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing is Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Patrick Owasor in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Hurts sets up to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They go play action. Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Kamara trying again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get them. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jameis Winston keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Hurts throw complete to Rager. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Hurts. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They're going to look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have it here just past the 25. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Now he's forced out right. He's going to fire deep for Radley. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 41, Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 65 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Winston now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. That is pulled in by Michael Thomas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Off the play fake, Winston. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Winston. Touchdown! That's caught at the 2. James Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon.
All right, y'all work up. All right.
Yo.
I'm going to check with your grandma, bro. I'm going to check with your grandma, man.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Oh, okay. In the back behind. Hello? Hey, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Ain't nothing. And I just knocked out 12 of them.
Come on.
Touchdown wants to kick it off.
Got everything done, too.
Man, stop
All I
it.
got to do is put the what's name in whenever I do somebody. I mean,
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
I know what you're saying, yeah. Knocked out 12 of them that's basically already completed, ready to.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I been doing all day.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have been struggling.
That's what's up.
They went through some possible changes. With those changes in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Wow.
Patrick Owasso picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Man, that's what's up there.
They're in some hot weather now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Right.
One of them finish down low, not go in there and do it and put another on and go do the other.
Right.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I even put the just take it back out when I get ready to do it. Everything very free.
Let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's
Sound like
worked
playing
well.
the knee.
This offense, they've not looked particularly good all game long. A nice game, a good game, and a first down.
He's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner, because a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try to limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks. Like a good
Cancel because I ain't got the money for the
Wildcard matchup. You are watching the NFL Audio Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Man, stop. Stop.
Fake the give to Sanders.
Stop. I'm good, bro.
You want to stay the 5 because you want that other whole 5.
Yeah, that one ain't fair there. Right, exactly.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this.
Yeah, it is too.
But it just tells you about the game of football.
Right.
Give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys.
Trying to have something they can hold against you. Well, I gave you. Trying to have something I can hold against you. I gave you this. You can't. Man.
So from inside the 20, here's
Yeah, that's been your plan all along. Nah, man, you get that. I get that at the house for free. I got a lifetime supply of that. I'm good.
Throwing, Winston. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Oh, of course. Exactly. How many times you ain't told me about that and you did this? Yeah.
Wants to try to end the PAT.
Right.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Who was that? Yeah. Yeah. Walk to my walk. Yeah, he got me right.
They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this Wildcard Rd. Nothing has gone right so far. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one one bit.
That's not on credit. He ain't got no credit. It's the first time, it's the first time fight, you gotta have somebody put down. And I always get on you about saving your money. You don't save your money.
The Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Still bad, nigga. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Hey, let me ask you this.
All right, go ahead.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for Philly.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Rolling to his right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Tell you what, partner, after Rice is down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's looking like they are going to get the victory here, and it will not be one and done in these playoffs. Of course, you remember the disappointment of 12 months ago, and they're trying to erase that memory right now. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 40.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I understand what I'm sitting there at Mom's house now. Do you?
Yeah. So I got to activate it on I got to create an account and then activate it. So just make sure the app closed right now, and then
make sure the app closed.
Yeah, so you basically gonna be on the home page of the Fire Stick.
Yeah, I'm on the home page.
Yeah.
How you close this?
Yeah. So closing, you can do there's two ways to close the app. You can press and hold a little back arrow button, and then it'll ask you to say, do you want to close? You'll push yes, or you can just press the home button.
Okay, so no worries. It's gonna be a minute.
Oh, it ain't gonna be no minute. We looking at 5-6 minutes.
Okay, 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll text you when I'm done, and then we go to the.
I'm just balancing the kids, man. It's all good.
Oh yeah, you good? Yeah.
They ready to go home. They saying there ain't no TVO with them.
Hey, I understand. I got you, brother.
All right, go back.
All right.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Kamara there with a 1st down carry, but not much running room, and he takes it forward for only a couple. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get